Hello guys, it's Wednesday. So 5 rounds today. So let's move on to round number 2. Instagram, we're going into round number 2. So we're on to Stadia. Picture round time. So I'm going to give you 10 Stadia, 10 football Stadia. And you have to guess which Stadia they are. Which Stadia they are. Or stadium. So, here we go. Question number 1. So identify this Premier League club and the stadium. Identify this Premier League club and the stadium. Question number 1. Identify this Premier League club and the stadium. Question number 2. So these are worth 2 points each. Worth thinking. Question number 2. Identify this stadium and the club. Identify this stadium and the club. Identify this stadium and the club. So Instagram people, you can see it directly up. Identify this stadium and the club. How are we doing here? How are we doing here? Okay. Question number 3. Identify this stadium and the club. Identify this stadium and the club. If anyone's got very good eyesight, you might be able to zoom in. No cheating, no zooming in, no Google Images, but I think I can just about see a club name. So identify this stadium and the club. That's question number 3. Question number 3. Question number 4. Identify this foreign stadium and club. My family will be very aware of this stadium because we have a WhatsApp group named after this stadium. Isn't that right, Frederick Johnson? So identify this foreign stadium and the club. Identify this foreign stadium and the club. Question number 5. Identify the stadium and the country that hosted this World Cup. So identify this stadium and the country that hosted the World Cup. So here the questions are quickly recap. So question 1, I think I've question 1 and 1 mixed up. So that's question 1. Identify the Premier League club and the stadium. Question 2 is identify this club and stadium. Question 3, identify this club and stadium. Question 4, identify this foreign stadium and club. And question 5 was identify the stadium and the country that hosted this World Cup. There we go. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. And 10 seconds means it's your 10-second dance. What's the dance this time? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, isn't it? But 8, 10. There we go. So, answers are coming up. Instagram, you're going to return back to me in a second. So here are the answers. There we go. Here are the answers. So, we have St. James's Park. And if you put down Sports Direct Arena, I will still give you the mark because it is technically, I looked it up, it is still a name for it. Stade Velodrome in Marseille, the really intimidating ground. Then we've got Ibrox for Glasgow Rangers. Then Bernabeu, which Frederick, my cousin, visited, he claims, some stage in his life. And the last one is a tricky one. So South Africa, I hope you got that. But the other bit is the stadium name. So there's a few: First National Bank, FNB, Soccer City, or Calabash. And that was a hard part, so I wouldn't expect anybody to get 10. I wouldn't have got 10. I would have got 9. I wouldn't have got the stadium name. Yeah, so you guys have been amazing. I'm Bobby Seagull, your quiz host. Thank you for supporting Quiz for NHS. Thank you for being strong during isolation. I'll see you all